Today, we've got an exciting deep dive for all the drone enthusiasts, tech lovers, and aerial photography buffs out there. A brand new leak has surfaced, and it's giving us a tantalizing glimpse of what could be the next big leap in consumer drones, the DJI Mini 5 Pro. That's right. Fresh photos from well-known drone leaker Igor Bogdanov have just hit the internet, and they're making waves across the drone community. These images are more than just a blurry sneak peek. They offer a surprisingly detailed look at what appears to be DJI's next ultralight marvel, and it's bringing with it some serious hardware upgrades and a few unexpected design choices. First look, the prototype's telltale signs right off the bat. What jumps out in the leaked photo is that the drone is covered in an assortment of stickers and markings. If you've been following DJI leaks for a while, you know what that means. This is likely a prototype undergoing real-world field testing. DJI tends to plaster these early models with labels to prevent confusion and remind viewers not to judge the device based on incomplete hardware or design. This type of pre-release imagery often emerges shortly before official announcements, and while it doesn't confirm every spec, it does give us plenty to speculate about, and there's a lot to unpack here. Obstacle avoidance tech gets an upgrade. One of the most exciting revelations is the apparent omnidirectional obstacle sensing system. If you've ever flown drones in complex environments, say, through trees, under bridges, or in tight urban spaces, then you know how crucial reliable obstacle detection can be. The leaked photos show sensors around the body of the drone, although unfortunately, the front side isn't fully visible. Previous leaks, however, hinted at something even more ambitious, potentially the most advanced obstacle avoidance ever seen in a sub-250-gram drone. If DJI manages to implement true 360-degree avoidance in such a compact model, it would be a first in the category, raising the bar not only for safety but also for autonomous flight precision. Design. Folding. Now let's talk about one of the more controversial design elements. From what we can see, the DJI Mini 5 Pro retains a folding arm structure similar to its predecessor, the Mini 4 Pro, but with a few notable changes. This time around, it appears DJI is going with fixed propellers, which are paired with large protective propeller guards. This raises some critical questions about portability. How exactly will this drone fold down into a compact, backpack-friendly shape like the previous models? With fixed props and what seem to be rigid safety cages, it's hard to imagine the Mini 5 Pro fitting neatly into a small carry case. Could DJI be introducing a new fold mechanism? Or maybe those cages are detachable or collapsible? It's still unclear, but we're hoping DJI has a trick up its sleeve to preserve the portability that fans of the Mini line have come to expect. That there's also a video floating around showing what might be the same drone flying without the propeller guards attached. That leads to more speculation. Are these guards modular? Or are there different variants of the Mini 5 Pro, perhaps a light version and a more advanced model? Based on these early images, the Mini 5 Pro appears to feature a more exposed gimbal setup, which initially looks a bit more vulnerable than previous iterations. But hold up, that could be intentional. If the new propeller guards also serve as structural protection for the gimbal, then DJI might be doubling up on safety without adding too much extra weight. Even more exciting is the rumor that the camera will be equipped with a 1-inch sensor. That's a massive improvement over the Mini 4 Pro, which sported a 1/1.3-inch sensor. If this turns out to be true, the Mini 5 Pro will deliver better low-light performance, enhanced dynamic range, and sharper image clarity overall. This would place the Mini 5 Pro right in the realm of professional aerial imaging, making it a solid choice not just for hobbyists, but for serious content creators, filmmakers, and surveyors. Power and endurance. A new battery beast. Another significant upgrade appears in the power department. According to FCC filings, the Mini 5 Pro will pack a 4,680 mAh battery, a huge leap from the 2,690 mAh cell in the Mini 4 Pro. That's nearly a 75% increase in battery capacity, which could potentially push the flight time up to 50 minutes under optimal conditions. For comparison, most consumer drones cap out around the 30-minute mark. If this estimate holds true, the Mini 5 Pro could become one of the longest-flying sub-250G drones ever released. A drone that can fly for nearly an hour without breaking the lightweight legal threshold? That's a game-changer for both recreational and professional use cases. Smart features and software enhancements. So far, we've mostly discussed hardware, but let's not forget about the software side of things. DJI has been at the forefront of incorporating intelligent flight modes into their drones, and with the Pro badge on this Mini, expectations are sky-high. We're anticipating upgrades to features like active track, point of interest, and potentially new AI-assisted cinematic shooting modes. Enhanced subject tracking, smarter automated paths, and better scene recognition could all be in the works. There's also a chance DJI will integrate advanced connectivity protocols, like OcuSync 4.0 or even 5.0, enabling stable live feeds. And control at distances up to 25 kilometers, depending on regulations, legal and travel-friendly, still under 249G? One of the biggest selling points of DJI's Mini series has always been the sub-249G weight class, which allows pilots to bypass many regulatory hurdles in countries with strict drone laws. So far, every indication is that DJI will maintain this advantage with the Mini 5 Pro, even while packing in all these new features. Achieving this balance of power, performance, and lightweight compliance is no easy task. If successful, DJI will once again redefine what's possible in this featherweight category, and possibly reshape the consumer drone market altogether. Release timeline and availability. So when can you get your hands on this next-gen marvel? Reliable insiders like Jasper Ellens have suggested a September 2025 launch, though some whispers hint at a July announcement, possibly coinciding with DJI's usual summer hardware release window. That said, US availability may take a little longer, depending on import approvals and product certification processes. Just like the Mavic 4 Pro, there could be delays or region-specific release strategies, so keep your eyes peeled and your alerts turned on. Final thoughts: if these rumors are true, and the leaks are looking increasingly credible, then the DJI Mini 5 Pro won't just be an incremental update. It'll be a game-changing upgrade that redefines what's possible in compact drone technology.